Hi, I'm Howie the Butcher, third generation meat cutter with over 40 years experience. Yeah, that's a long time, folks. I want to share that experience with you. I want to start off by showing you how to sharpen knives. Why is that important? Dull knives can be dangerous. You can slip off of what you're cutting, end up with stitches. I've been there, done that, don't like it. Also, you probably have a whole drawer full of old knives, dull knives. Either leave them there, don't use them, or end up throwing them away and buying new ones. Not necessary. You get a good knife to begin with, it'll last you almost a lifetime. How do I know if a knife is dull? Simple. You can do the simple paper test. You can also tell by how much pressure you have to use when you're cutting something, but you see how it really won't grab it. When we're done, it should be like this. Just cut through it smoothly without tearing it. Also, you have to apply too much pressure and you'll know if it's dull. It won't cut right, you can't cut evenly, so there's a lot of telltale signs. If you have to really push down hard, it's time to sharpen it. So let's get started. Here's the tools that we're going to need to sharpen your knife. First, you need a dull knife. Second, oil stone. Coarse on one side, fine on the other. This is less than 10 bucks at the local Ace. You want to use in association the honing oil. It will help make your better cut on your knife. Make a nice flat bevel, that's what you're looking for. You need it'll look like this. Nice sharp flat bevel. It comes to a point, that's what makes your knife sharp. Okay? This is the Cadillac of sharpening stones. It's called a multi-stone or a three-way stone. It has all the stones already in place in an oil bath. Now this is over 300 bucks, so you gotta be serious about and sharpen a lot of knives to use this puppy. And lastly, the steel. This will maintain your edge for a longer period of time in between stoning. It'll last longer and you won't have to bring out the oil stone all the time. But you can tell when it stops working, your edge isn't coming back, it's time to re-hone it. So now you know all the elements. Now I'm going to show you how to use it. Okay? So let's take our knife. You always start off with the coarse stone. Okay? Roughly a 20 to 30 degree angle. It's not absolutely essential or critical, but you do want to maintain the same angle on both sides and each time. So it's roughly a 1/4 inch from the back of the knife to the flat of the stone, if you're not sure what angles are. Okay, then you start with a fair amount of pressure and you run it over the oil stone all the way up to the point. Do that about 10 times. And then do the exact same thing the other side. All the way to the tip. And use the whole length of the stone, it'll last you longer. You won't get any dips and divots in it. While I'm doing this, between the different grits of stone, I check the edge and make sure I haven't rolled it to one side or the other. That feels pretty good. And also to check to see if I am getting it sharp, gently, be careful, don't cut yourself. Touch it like this and it'll grab your finger. But again, very gently, you don't want to cut yourself. My grandpa used to do it on his fingernail and I used to do that. You can tell by the grab, the pull. I quit doing that because I went through my fingernail and that hurt. And I'm not doing that again. I don't recommend doing that. So that's the way you check it. Feels like I'm starting to get a good edge on it. So now we're going to move to the medium stone. We're going to repeat the process. 20 to 30 degree angle, the whole length of the knife, stone and the knife, all the way to the tip. Repeat the process. You don't use quite as much pressure on the medium. Because we've already somewhat established a nice flat bevel using the coarse. It's just like sandpaper. The coarser, the more it cuts. Alright, so now I'm going to check it again. Be careful doing this. Use a lot of rag wadded up so you don't end up going through the rag cutting yourself. Alright, so let's feel it. Feels pretty good. Got a good grab. Now we're going to go to the final stage, which is the fine stone. This uses a real light pressure and you don't have to do it a lot. Again, same angle. Do one side, then the other. Real light pressure. Alright, now To seal the deal, I'm going to steel it. Even though we've got a sharp knife, it just kind of finishes off your sharpening process. Again, use the same angle as you did for sharpening and push it down on the steel. When you come down, don't cut yourself. See that scar there? That's from coming down too far. You want to be careful when you do this. It takes some practice. Some people, for safety reasons, will do it this way. I've never done it that way, but hey, I am a professional. All right, now let's see if I got it worth a darn with the piece of paper. With a little luck, it'll just go just like that. That's what you're looking for, folks. Cut through paper like that, it'll cut through anything. All right, so in summary, start with your dull knife, your oil stone, your lube oil, steel, and the paper to test it when you're all done. Use the same angle, remember that. Like I said, the angle doesn't have to be perfect, but make sure it's consistent on both sides when you do it that way. You might find a slightly different technique that'll work better for you, but this is the basic idea. You want the nice flat bevel, that's what you're looking for. That brings your edge to a point. So in this, once it starts to get dull, we'll straighten out that edge. That's all it does. It puts it in a straight line, and that's what you're looking for. Give you a nice sharp edge. You can cut anything. Okay folks, that's it for right now. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Leave any comment you'd like to. And like my dad always said, if you don't know meat, know your meat man.